Got ourselves Chaos over for the team 2 with Conan on that team Hockey, LeBron in the back, and Tex versus, they're missing a 5th, but we got Apollo for now with Scarflex, Flex on a DH. The original, hold on, not quite the original set, it's like mostly original. I like it though, dude. It's like a classic Demon Hunter. Like actual classic, like straight up out of, like made a first character from Legion Demon Hunter. Demonic on the team, and it's gonna be tough. Immediate breath onto Conan. Probably right after does have a reflect, but Tough out there just absolutely blasted him out, trying to see if he can go for a big freezing orb. Does connect, as long as he's got the big shatter, that's going to be a big defensive for Conan. But Tough, as long as he can maybe, I don't even know if he's got himself the damage set up with the bolts, but if he can get those procs, like a full freeze into Conan and just spam those frostfire bolts at the guy, those things do a ton of damage. Literally 1 million guaranteed per bolt. It is insane. And it's got himself the procs. Oh, that has got himself the damage. Conan just getting frozen. Oh, there's just absolutely nothing you can do. Just kite it out. Mix with that fiery, procky, bursty damage together with a whole frost thing that just slows the target down into a crippling, I don't even know. I was gonna say crippling speeds, but I was thinking like it's a, I guess the other joke I was gonna make, it's a crippling depression. And I guess, yeah, if you're a warrior fighting against a mage and there's literally nothing you can do, I don't blame anybody for absolutely just getting crippled by that, honestly. Full burst out for Tough, doesn't quite hit with a meteor, but it's got himself a shift in power with an altar. Hockey got plenty of damage. Massive burst. Hold on. What was that? Burst out of left field. What was that? That was a ton. Man's got his entire hellbar taken out in a global. And then just, thank goodness he had an altar to at least come back to where he was. But holy Hockey. What was that? Man just kidnapped his entire health bar. Just stole it from him. Yoink. Could somebody explain what that was? Oh, we got a 5th. Paliam. Hey, my guy. Oh, I like your Mog. Yo, green. I don't think there's a lot of Mogs that make green work unless it's like a Warlock or a Demon Hunter. So that is excellent looking. Big stuns, back-to-back Tough. I don't know. Breath, he does have block available. Bit of shielding. At least a bit of control. Hockey does have a trinket, but he only has a human racial to break out of CC. So I don't know if he'll be able to. He's still dotted, just trying to go for saps onto Tough. Blizzard randomly gets him. Oh no, that is unfortunate. He did go behind the pillar. Invis out for Tough, could go for the eyeball. Might just want to do that, honestly. And Hockey's hanging out by that side of the pillar. Actually, Tough is backing up, I think, to get himself some food. He does have a trinket, he does have blocks, so he actually has everything to work with. He doesn't necessarily need to pick up the eyes, but he knows that Hockey's going to be on him any moment. But he's getting a lot of recovery, full health bar, and everything is available. Look at that. Question is, can Hockey go again with that kind of a burst? Immediate trinket breath, and Hockey will not be able to break out of any kind of CC from Tough whatsoever. The human racial does nothing. Dropping down flurries, charging in with a cheap shot, got himself a bit of damage. Tough with a blink, altars available. That's still a lot of damage out of the rogue. Big burst out of the Friar Mage too. Hold on a second. Hockey caught up a lot of health. I think with a more like Hellstone, right? He did shoot death there. Just walking in, could still be big shatter. Hold on, is that enough though? Big shatter. Oh, and Tough does take it. What is that damage out of Hockey? This man is on another level. Like, I know he didn't want the duel specifically, but damn. What is that burst? I feel like I'm going to have to go to slowdown for that one, specifically just for that clip. As Tough is going to be up next versus Chaos Lava. Does he get himself a proper go here? Breath right after Poly to follow. Ring of Fire. Oh, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Has he got himself full ring of totem? Totem, static totem, just trapping him in place into our block. This is great that he didn't have to use the block versus the rogue, because now he has it here. He has Chaos Lava, got himself plenty of burst, plenty of damage. Full Stormkeeper, everything is available. Immediate Primordial, trying not to get interrupted on. Actually going to be a big juke, but look at the damage that Tough took. I think there's just no recovering from that. Altar, last second, maybe. I don't know if he's got shields. Intro shot him out for just a second. Lasso, there's no outs. No outs, yeah. Playing Shimmer without playing a Blink, it is going to be rough. That was incredible. Double TF for those blinks. I mean, like, he's blinking all over the map. I mean, Shimmer's playing Shimmer, but if he's blinking, maybe a little bit of lag too. Like, if he's just like spazzing all over the screen, yeah? That's another story. That's not quite a blink. Fear onto Chaos level, full meta out for Scarflex. Got himself full potential burst here. As long as he doesn't get interrupted, that's a lot of damage that's just going to ramp up. Chaos with a wall, got himself that ascendance that he's looking for. Perfect amount of damage into a stun by Scarflex. Full cleave is available. Chaos still going to take a lot of hits. Got him some big Earthshocks to follow. Hold on a second, leaping away. Does get stunned short. Does he have another Earthshock? Immunity out for Scarflex. He has no health available. Chaos looking for recovery. Look at the amount of health he's getting. Scarflex with the first aid. Well, Earth Elemental is right next to him, not letting him go anywhere. Scar trying to reposition as best as possible. The amount of damage he went out to take right there is just out of this world. And Scar is going to have to wait, I think, for a big hit and runs with Chaos. He has to be just AFK from him. Hit and runs, get it put out in the open. Couple of those lava bursts hurt a lot. IB right after just to give himself a little bit of a leech, but I think it's just over. One more burst. Stun. Oh, it just doesn't even matter, dude. It literally was just like the shockwave. The knockdown did it. Pallium gonna be up next. Green Paladino, full lockdown onto Chaos, who does have a trinket. He doesn't have a lot of ways to really stop a lot of this damage. He's got himself Ancestors. Big burst onto the Pally. Bubble out for the Pally. There's just nothing you can do, and they're just gonna be able to lock him down and take him. Yeah, with Pallium going for the bubble, there's just nothing you can do. Next is either gonna be LeBron or Tex, and either one of them is giving these homies a chance to potentially just recover. Look at that whole green set, by the way. It looks good. With a tabard too, I think it's a nice touch. Look at that. I don't see a lot of like green paladin mogs. I think it looks fantastic. In-cap by Tex, got him some full burst. Trinket out of Pally though, so you won't be able to stop a leg sweep. Blessing of Protection doesn't even matter. It's just all that nature damage with the pulsating Celestial just going right through that. There's nothing you can do. Maybe could have went for a Spell Warden. Yeah, he could have, but like it doesn't matter. It just would do physical damage instead of the what is it, the Serenity damage or Conduit of Celestial damage. That's just no way. There's just no way to beat that. As Tax tried to see if he could back away from Apollo, got himself another burst go, potentially. Hold on a second. Shield Divine is barely holding on. Apollo's got himself a bit of the damage with the wall, looking for a bit of recovery at 32% dampening, but together with Tex's Mortal Strike on him, it's actually having a hard time fully recovering his health, and it just makes it that he has to overspend his resources to do so. Quick blind for a second, and as long as Apollo does not get disrupted on Holy, he might be okay. Full stun, big damage potentially. Wake of Ashes, this could be a potentially big go. Hammer doesn't quite land or doesn't quite hit as hard as he wanted it to. Into a disarm for a second. He may just have to look at a bubble here. Lay on hands, one of the buttons disarmed, back it up out of there. Got himself Wings proc, looking for the recovery. Tax got himself plenty of recovery himself though. In cap for just a moment, as he got himself big damage to follow. Apollo, lay on hands, he still has a bubble. He still has a bubble in his back pocket. As long as he remembers to press it, might be looking to potentially use the bubble here. Attacks Fist of Fury, knocking him up in the air. Wake of Ashes for Apollo. Got himself potentially big damage. Bubble, maybe. Try to hold off. Bubble, there it goes. There it goes. Tax trying to see if he can back up out of it for a second. He has plenty of mobility to just go and zoom to the other side of the arena. And Apollo just has to go for a big old flashy heal spam recovery. But it's just not as effective as what Tex got without Vivifies. It's just a slight difference between the two, but Tex is able to do a lot of recovery. Into a stun. Tex is not ever out, but if Apollo doesn't have cooldowns with a stun, yeah, he just gotta wait. He just gotta live it. Just gotta passively live it. Disarm for a second. Big Celestial. You can't escape those images, and it's just over. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Demoniac gonna be up next as a sub-rogue. Images for some reason just rush over to Tex. Hold on, they get Demoniac out in the open, or they run back to the Paladin. Demoniac just got caught out in the open. Got himself a cheap shot. At least a setup versus Tex with a leg sweep to follow. Got himself a bit of that damage. No human racial for the monk, but at least he's got himself Zuen and a little bit of pressure around AoE. And as long as he's got himself a lockdown onto Demoniac, into a Karma too. Actually, wouldn't be able to do anything with Karma, would you? Fist of Fury, the rogue with a cloak. Hold on, now you can actually Karma and actually get a full setup. Hold on a second. Demoniac got himself a go. Cheap kidney. Does he have a cheap shot? Karma to reverse it. Got himself shields. Evasion as well. So he's playing very, very steady. For Tex, honestly, this Karma may buy enough time to have a trinket for the next rogue stun. Disarm. Not letting this rogue go anywhere whatsoever. There's actually nowhere for him to go. Does get knocked back for a second, but a touch of death. Oh, the Drakthea rogue with a knockback was such a good move. That was an excellent move. I think that is exactly what he needed there, but at that point, you're just hoping to recover. Man, that is rough. That could have been anyone's game, man. Anyone's game. Next stun wins. Whether it is the monk, whether it is the rogue, I think between those two, I think it just wins.